Hello and welcome to my allotment journey. My name is Sarah and I'm so pleased that you clicked on this link to have a little bit of nosy about what I get up to at the allotment. I've had my allotment for 2 years, but I never documented it apart from pictures. I took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, but I never videoed it. But I'm 2 years in now and I want to show you my allotment because I'm going to make some big changes and you are going to help me. You're going to advise me because I'm a novice at best, to be honest. But yes, please join me at the allotment. Trust me, that thumbnail was not clickbait. I have had 2 complaints. Before I get into it, let me just say though, I'm okay about it. Don't worry, I'm okay about it. It's a setback. It's merely a setback. But you'd be surprised what the complaint is about. You really will. I can't even imagine that you'd even guess what it's about. A little clue in the background. Well, it appears that on an allotment, you can't put gravel paths. Who even knew? I never even knew. I put it on the WhatsApp group. Nobody else even said you can't have gravel on your paths. It's not allowed. So how was I to know that you weren't allowed to have gravel on your path? You know, I'm not psychic, but it's okay, right? It's okay. In the scheme of things, about things to worry about, gravel doesn't even make the list of things to worry about, okay? So I've got 10 bags of gravel and I've got nowhere to put them. But on the good side, if anybody wants any drainage for the pots on here, they can come to me. Obviously not the 2 people that complained, but to be fair, they weren't complaining. They were merely pointing out to the committee that I was doing something that I didn't know I was supposed to not be doing. So, but I do know now, and it's a valid reason why you can't put gravel on your paths. So listen to this. So think about it. When you come to leave your allotment and it's beautiful looking, or even it's tatty looking, whatever, it could be 2 years, it could be 4 years, it could be 10 years, doesn't really matter. And you've got gravel down on your paths, okay, and you've left it. But the other people that come on after you, right, don't want gravel. How the devil are they going to get it? It could go into the soil, it could make your soil very unusable, and then they've got to sieve it all out. So it's for future-proofing your allotments. It makes absolute total sense. The committee guy was absolutely fine. He's absolutely fine about it. Thankfully, he came over nicely and he explained it. And, you know, you win some, you lose some. So, yeah, 2 complaints. Oops, breaking the rules, you know, not on purpose. But, yeah, the bags of gravel, I'm now, and that poor fellow who brought them up, I don't even know who he is, thank God. So, he can't come and scowl at me. But so what I'm going to do with those, I'm not taking them down the hill, not a chance. No. I'm going to put them behind the polytunnel. I'm going to just stick them behind there. Then if anybody ever needs any drainage for pots or tubs, I'll go, yes, I've got some gravel. You can use my gravel for the bottom of your pots and tubs over there. So yeah, been a bit naughty, but it's a naughty that I didn't even know about, so that don't count, does it? So yeah, there have been complaints. It wasn't clickbait. What can you do? There's bigger things to worry about, I think, than gravel, don't you? So what I'm going to do now, and I won't film it because, my goodness me, how boring will that be? I'm going to move the gravel. I'm just going to get rid of it out of the way, just up the back there. I'm not tidying out the very back yet, but I can chuck them down there. You know the score. So, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I might have a little bit of a tidy up. So, first job is to put the kettle on. Gosh, you know, I'm English. Putting the kettle on, then I'm going to move the stones. Let's just chalk this one down to experience. Okay, I've done it. I wheeled the cart up the path and then I offloaded onto here. Then I got the cart up here and I wheeled it to here just to offload at the back. This is, like I said last time, dead zone. To be fair, I could even do this is nothing grows here. So to be fair, I could use those out the back here in a controlled way. I could make some sort of gravel pit to put the compost beds on. You know, I don't know. Either way, they're going there. I'm not using paths. You're not allowed to. And consider my hand well and truly smacked. before I settle down for my little hot chocolate, I'm exhausted already. Before I settle down to do some work here, it's about 4:30. You know, I like to give you a timestamp as to when I'm here. It's about 4:30 now. Okay, so what I've brought is I've got a new cup. I saw a new bee cup, so I thought, yep, I'm definitely having that at the allotment. I've got some soft twist plant ties. I'm thinking for tying up the sunflowers, the sprouts if any grow, I should say, and these slate little thingy markers, bed markers, plant markers, because I've got those little plastic ones down there, them yellow ones, you remember from last week? Well, I say last week, the video was last week, it's only yesterday, okay? It's only 2 days that I can come out here really to film, so it was yesterday, so nothing's grown, so don't be surprised that nothing has grown there. But yeah, so having said that though, it's only been another day, and look, there's 2 come up there, it's only been 1 day more. That's how things grow though, isn't it? Anyway, so plant markers, because those yellow ones were okay, they'd be handy, but these slate ones here, look, I think my friend bought me these actually, I can't remember. I think she did. I think she might have done. I think Emma might have bought me those. I've had those a while. But the cup and that were bought with Ko-fi donations. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciated. Right, I'm going to have this drink and I'm going to take some seeds to have a look at, because I think we're going to plant those next. I think we're going to do this bed here. Rain? Rain? Oh, it wasn't supposed to rain till about 7 o'clock. Oh my. Welcome to Manchester. It rains a lot in Manchester. I had to leave my allotment the other day because of the rain, but today I'm actually at my friend's allotment because she's gone on holiday, and she's just newly got this plot and it's absolutely full of weeds, but I'm not weeding, I'm not doing that for her because it's absolutely chocker. I said I'd paint a shed for her as a little surprise when she got back of a holiday. But first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bolt on this door, because this is where her composting toilet is. Right. But she seems to think it's okay to go in there and no one will see her, because this door doesn't lock. And let me tell you, I'm not going on that toilet with the door open. With the door open? Not a chance. No way. So I'm putting a bolt on the inside so you can lock it, have a bit of privacy, because there's no toilets on this allotment like on mine. So yeah, that's my first job. I'm just going to put a bolt on there. Oh, that's the tram. This one is right next to the tram line. Lovely location, but right next to the tram. Right, I've screwed that on. I don't need to put, oops, trip up. I don't need to put a keep on this side, whatever you call it, the bit that the bolt goes into. You might not be able to see it, but when it closes, give it a try. There's a lip on there. Oops, cobweb. Lip on there. That keeps it closed. That's all I asked for. A lockable door when I go for a wee. Not too much to ask for, is it? Not even my shed. So yeah, just because you're probably nosy, this is her new allotment here. This one is a 5-minute walk away from mine. Okay, so this is where these are flower seeds that are coming up here. There you go. She's got some strawberries there. Lettuce, I think, in there. Potatoes there. And lots of stuff that needs weeding over there, some rhubarb. But this is just a little interlude. I'm just going to paint this shed, and then the next time you see me, I'll be at my allotment. But I just thought you'd like to see that I don't just do my plot. I'll come and help my friend with hers as well. Like I say, she's on holiday and she's had a lot going on at the minute, so I said I'd cheer her up. Oh, look at all these cobwebs. I'll brush them cobwebs away for a start, but I'll cheer her up by painting a shed for her when she gets back of a holiday. I'll show you what it's like when I finish, but you don't need to see me do it. I'll go back to my allotment after I painted the shed. The light is fading now, so you can't quite see. It's supposed to be a dusky sort of pink colour. So get a little hanging basket type thing on there, a bit of bunting. I can give this another coat. It's already had 2 coats. Another third one will make that stand out even pink. It probably looks white on here, but it's actually a really light pink. She's got a sign there. Let's see if we can get around this side. There you go. just doing a good deed for the day, painting my friend's shed at her allotment. Well, didn't that shed look absolutely amazing? So much better. Just a lick of paint and a few bits of bunting and it looks fabulous, doesn't it? Right, back at my plot now. So, it's been about 5 days since I've been here. I need to water. I need to water stuff because everything looks dry, but I have things to show you. Right, okay, so we've got the pumpkin beds. So these are the pumpkins and the squashes here. Pumpkins and squashes. And here is the, I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name of it. These are the nasturtiums. That's the word I'm looking for. Nasturtiums there. One coming up over there. But it's dry. It's all dry. And those are the pumpkins and squashes. A few there. There and there. On this side as well. There you go. Pumpkins and squashes go up to about here. Okay. And then the nasturtiums around here. And another one there. And will grow there. But it's dry. The ground is dry. But look at these here. These are the wildflowers and poppies and other such flowers. Okay. All looking very dry. But still growing nicely. Okay. Potatoes. Including all the poppies that are growing in between. Okay. And the odd... whatever that is. Let's get that out. It's not a poppy. I don't mind leaving poppies in the potato patch because I just always have these poppies in with the potatoes just for some reason. Right, okay, sweet corn. How are we doing? Sweet corn. We've got sweet corns coming up. The one in there is bigger. Yeah, that one's just about coming up through there. Right, there's one here. There. Gosh, they're not coming up everywhere. Okay, we need to water it. It's dry. Everywhere's dry. Just shows you a few days difference, and it can be really quite dry. Strawberries. I've got strawberries on. Okay. Contain your excitement. Strawberries are in there. Some super tiny strawberries already in there. But yeah, there's strawberries growing everywhere, so that's brilliant. Strawberries there. Look at these. What I planted last week. What, 5 days ago? Snap, but unfortunately the birds have taken the labels off, so I can't remember what's what. This is pink radish. I know that because that label is still there. These are the other things. I think that's pink radish. Could be one of them's beetroot. The others are sorts of radishes. So anyway, look at that. Look at those. Great thing about growing them in rows. You can see exactly where they are. Look at the sweet. Look at these snap peas. Sorry. Let's get these going up here. Make sure they're growing. Clinging onto there, sorry. You film my elbow then. Just got to really just get these and sort of train them to go up there. Make sure they're not lying down. Sort of encourage them a bit. Maybe I needed to put more in. Don't matter. For now, we're okay. They're doing okay. The snap peas are growing fantastically. Right, this bit might need a little bit of weeding. Just a little bit of the grass. But the sweet peas are growing, you know, a bit more success than I usually get, let me tell you. So I will give this bit of weed, but not today. Right, I've really got to concentrate on getting the rest of the seeds in. Okay, so I need to sow, definitely need to sow this one here. So this all up with, what do we choose? Cucumbers. I always feel like I'm running out of time. So celeriac. Possibly. Cucumber, definitely. Onions. And parsley root. Now, I'm not guaranteeing we're going to get all of them in because thinking about the cucumber, I need to do something a little bit different with the cucumbers. I think I need to grow the cucumbers up some sort of structure. So, first things first, I'm just going to weed this bed. Here, get all my spare seeds off here. Look there, the sweet corn growing there. The spare sweet corn. Can't even remember what I put in there. I'll find out when it grows. Carrots, not doing well because it's dry. Cress, that's growing out the bottom. It's only cress. Those plants Mum gave me. Sweet peas, right, let's get them watered because we might be whacking them in. Might be placing those in soon. Placing those in. And then that's supposed to be lavender seeds in there. I don't hold up much hope for them, but I need to get this bit weeded, get it watered, and then start sowing those seeds, building some sort of structure for the mini cucumbers. Let's do it. I'm thinking some sort of, I'm going to go for wigwam, I think, purely because we've got a trellis behind with the snap peas on. So do we really want to replicate a similar thing right next to it? I don't think so. So I think I'm going to go for a wigwam in the centre of the bed. Okay, so if I just turn you round, just face you down. So we've got the trellis to the side, but I'm not going to sow them in the same direction. I'm going to, instead of sowing them, see over there, they're like that. But on this side, I want to sow whatever it is I'm sowing in this direction, just because it doesn't need to be in the same direction. I just don't like the thought of it being very, very uniform like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, sorry about that, it squeaks when I move it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a wigwam for the cucumbers. Put these in, tie them, and then put some string around them. Simple as that. Right, what I think I'm going to go for is like 4 sticks, maybe. Stick them in the ground, obviously. I don't know if you can see, probably chop my head off there. Doesn't matter, right, stick these 4 sticks in, like so. Okay, this is in the middle. I'm going to have this in the middle of the bed. I'm just going to use a tie wrap, I think, just for quickness. I'm just going to tie wrap them at the top. There you go, that's 1. And do the exact same next to it here, if I can. Stick it in. I don't need to take over the entire bed with them, do I? I just need something for these cucumbers to grow up. Okay, I shall just snip these bits off and then get some string. Do you think that's enough, or do you think I need to wrap it round? I think I need to wrap it round. I was being lazy. Right, do wrap it round each thing, I think. So I mean round it, just so it holds it, so it's not like slipping up and down. Oops, slipping up and down the cane. Don't want to pull them too tight because it might just pull the structure together. I haven't grown these before, by the way. These are from these seeds for these cute gherkin cucumbers, mini cucumbers, whatever they are. They're from the Craft Club. So, yeah, I've not grown them before. So it might work and it might not do. Bit like, to be fair, a bit like anything that I grow. Sorry, as per usual, made that look harder than it actually is. Right, I've tied some string round. I'm going to do exactly the same with the other one. I can always add more string if it's too far apart. I actually wrapped the string round again from the top. I just sort of went round. Sorry, just went round it. That's all I did. Didn't go through the legs or anything, just went round it just to give it an extra bit to hold on to should they decide to grow. There you go. 2 wigwams for my cucumbers. Now let's get planting cucumbers. Right, you get 30 of these from the Seed Craft Club. Okay, if it was planting a plant out, I'd plant one on either side, but because I'm doing seeds, I'm just going to sow 2 on each side, just because they're not all going to grow, are they, in theory? So that's the plan. As per usual, I'm going to add structure to the centre of these like wigwammy things, and on the outside edge beyond where I planted the seeds. Okay, I just feel better if I structure it, just less chance of the weeds coming up, meaning, you know, less chance of me picking out something that's a plant and not a weed. So hopefully you can see there where I planted the seeds, as per usual, are clear of the structure, and then that should hopefully deter slugs and snails, but also mean I know exactly where I'm looking for the seeds to be growing. Right, what we're going to plant here. Right, so what I'm going to go for in that particular part of the bed is I'm going to go for celeriac and parsley root, I think. No, celeriac and onions. Okay, never grown them before. I have grown spring onions before. You know, the only thing that I actually gave Mick to eat, I think, apart from potatoes. So let's give it a go. Onions and celeriac, and we'll have the parsley root on the other side, I think. Let's try the onions first. It doesn't come in with instructions, so I'm just going to bury them. I'm just going to sow them. Right, in a line. I love things in a line. You can see what's growing then, can't you? Right, I'm going to make sure this ground isn't compact either. I don't think it is, but, you know, I want to give them a fighting chance of having something to grow in that they can fight through. So I'm just going to dig it up a little bit. Just to make sure it's not a solid ground, and it isn't, is it? It's not too bad. Right, okay. Right, let's... Right, what do you think? How big do onions get? Feather. Right, how big do onions get? Quite big, I suppose. These are onion, S-T-U-R-O-N seeds. These are what I bought off eBay. Right. Don't know if that's not any seeds coming out. I think that's soil I'm knocking. Right, okay. Little black seeds. Right, so I ideally don't want them too close together, do I? Because these should grow into beasts. Don't know. Onions are quite big, aren't they? So you don't need to grow loads of them because I want to grow lots of different things. So that's why I'm only like doing one line of things, one line of radishes, you know, one line of whatever. I'd just rather grow lots of different things, see what I'm good at, see what I'm rubbish at. Right, and we'll just drop a few. I've done them quite far apart, but I'm just dropping the odd one in, just to make up for the ones that don't grow. But still loads of those left. Still loads of those ones left. Right, let's cover them over. Hopefully they should grow. I'm going to structure it now, where I know where it is. The stuff actually does grow through this. It's not that thick because I have seen seedlings growing through it, so, you know, it's not completely ungrowable to have the seeds underneath it. To be fair, by the time I come back, it'll be it'll be covered. I don't know what the birds do with it, but they do spread it about a bit. Okay, right, so there we go. We've got our onions in there. Okay, hopefully they should pop up. Right, next are these giant, these are from the Seed Craft Club, celeriac. I think they're quite big, aren't they? Aren't they quite big things? Right, let's... Oh gosh, these seeds are quite tiny. These seeds are quite tiny. Ugh. Okay, right. Maybe these are the sort of thing you've got to thin out. That looks like it's got loads in, and if they grow quite big, I might have to just replant them somewhere else. Right, okay, let's cover them over. Right, we know that's there. Let's put a little bit more mulch on, because we can. Make that side a bit thicker. Here you go, onions and celeriac, whatever that might be. Here, so onions, celeriac, and then the gherkin cucumbers here. And then next, we're going to do the other side. But yeah, we're doing really, really well here. Getting some stuff sown, getting another one boxed off. Just found some more onions. So, along with the parsley root. Okay, I've just found some more onions. Oh, I need my glasses. Ailsa Craig, larger bulbs with mild flavour. Makes no difference to me. Everyone else will get them and not me, because I don't like onions, right? I know you say, just grow the things you eat. I give it away. I'm growing this for fun, right? I'm doing all this for fun, and you know, it's enjoyable. I enjoy it, but I don't like eating it. But I know plenty of people that do, so don't worry. I don't throw it away, I give it away. Okay, because I don't know if you know, on allotments, you can't sell any produce. You can give it away, but you cannot sell it. You cannot make any money on things that you grow. Don't know if you know that or not, maybe you do. If you haven't got an allotment, you probably don't, but yeah, there you go. Right, I'm just going to do exactly the same here. A row of onions and a row of the parsley root. There you go, just like that, it's done. Exactly the same as I did. Drills, seeds, mulch. There you go. So we've got onions, celeriac, mini gherkins, mini cucumbers, gherkins, and whatever else. There you go. Another bed done. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up, and I'm going to water these. And I'm going to water everything, in fact. Quite busy on here now. There's quite a few people turned up. It's about, I'm going to guess, 6 o'clock, something like that. So I'm just going to do some trimming around the edges. I'm going to do a little bit of tidying up. You don't need to see that. Hopefully you'll see it all tidy on the next video. So yeah, please press the like if you haven't done so already, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because I really truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the Ko-fi donations. When I've bought anything like sticks or twine or anything, compost, anything, it's all because you have done the very kind thing of donating on Ko-fi to me. Thank you ever so much for that. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, that's all I can ask of you. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you next week.